Alright, so PMI Toys sent over some more UFC product. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what's in here, so we're all gonna find out together. But it's a hell of a box. There you go, black box, UFC logo. I believe it opens from the front here, so let's get a load of this. We got some confetti in here. There we go. As you see, just like all of the PMI UFC stuff so far, available at Walmart. We got some of it back there. And what do we got right here? It says step into the octagon, unleash the power of Fight Night with the new official UFC Speed Bag Capsule. Which gotta be these right here, dude. We got 6 of these in this box. I'm gonna read this little Bruce Buffer cue card here. We got 1 UFC fighter per capsule, obviously 2.5 inches tall. Iconic pose straight from the octagon. Detailed based, 12 fighters to collect, including 4 rare champions. I hope they come with championship belts if that's the case. So who we gonna pull? We're gonna find out. We got 6 of these, so let's get into it. Opening this bad boy up. How do we open it up without breaking it? Yep, there we go. Got 2 little packages coming out of here and a little pamphlet. One of them feels like it's probably just the stand, and then one of them's probably the figure. We do have our lineup of everybody who we could pull. So we'll see who we're gonna get. We got Alexa Grasso coming out of the bag first. There you go. Some good detail on the attire there. Pretty cool. And then we have her base. Boom. There you go. Let's see who else we got. All right, this next one's pretty sick. We got Sean O'Malley, but look at the pose here, dude. They weren't kidding when they said iconic poses, dude. That is sick. And of course, the colors just pop off this figure. Super cool. Another unique pose here. We got Charles Oliveira. There you see. Dude, the poses on these are honestly sick. And they got good detail. That's one thing about all the PMI stuff that they've done so far. For small figures, you're getting a hell of a lot of detail on these things. Look at the back tattoo. That is sick. I'll be honest, forget the pronunciation of the last name, but I know the first name's Ilya because there's a wrestler named Ilya as well. Look at that. He's doing the old Daniel Bryan yes pose there. Max Holloway coming out next. This one actually might be my favorite pose yet. I mean, the Sean O'Malley, kind of hard to beat, but like, I don't know, something about this pose that I just like. The poses on these are honestly making them, and the detail, of course. All right, last one in the box. Leon Edwards, the last one coming out. Dude, these poses, dude, I can't get over these poses. They're freaking sick. All right, so that's everything in this box. Remember, guys, these are available at Walmart. PMI Toys taking over UFC, and honestly, they're doing a fantastic job. This is exactly what UFC collectibles and action figures needed. Nothing too crazy, easy to buy, good price point, and just fun stuff. This is the kind of stuff that UFC should have been doing for years when it came to toys and collectibles. PMI Toys are doing it right. UFC Octagon figures, UFC Speed Bag Capsules available now at Walmart.